Hey everyone, Northwest Bat Hub here. Gonna just give a little overview and go into some, kind of tips for using the 2024 NA Bat acoustic monitoring map and data collection interface. So just really briefly here, I'm going to try to keep these short, just a little bit about installing the Field Maps application on your mobile device, finding and launching our data collection field map for 2024, and just kind of really quickly try to go over some kind of essential features of Field Maps. So let's just kind of get right into it. So Field Maps, you can see I already have it installed on my Apple iPad, but it's an application from Esri that is runs on Android and iPads. I'm on an iPad, so if you don't have that, you can see it up there in the blue. If you don't have that application on your mobile device, go ahead, go to the App Store or the Google Play Store. Go ahead and install that application, and let's just go ahead and launch it on my iPad. You're gonna want to be signed in if you with your ArcGIS Online account. Sure, you can have some functionality with Field Maps without it, but to be able to find our field map, we're specifically sharing it with you, the Northwest Bat Hub. So also, if you don't feel like we are sharing that map with you, go ahead and contact us, and we will get you straightened out. You may see a whole bunch of maps that you own or that are shared with you when you launch Field Maps. So you can just do something like, maybe you need to search there, see it pop to the top. There is our survey application map. It may also, it's possible that it might be shared with you and be in something like, we may have shared it with you through a group. So maybe go down to the bottom and ideally you'll open a group that we have made you a part of, and the 2024 field map will go right to the top. From there, let's just go ahead and launch it. It's probably going to take you to your location. So let's just try a couple real core features. We're going to keep this short and not go totally exhaustive. So one really key feature is simply the toggle layers on and off. So that's that little little stack of layers in the right corner. Go ahead and open that up. You can toggle things off, like the new detection deployment points. You can toggle off the points that have been established that you'll be navigating to. Units, quads, ownership layers, campsites might be handy for some of our OSU crews. And then just going to come right back. There's a few other things on there, audible bat surveys. Some of you may be doing those, so the points and the data collection form. So get to know these layers, toggling them on and off. If you have questions about specific layers, contact us. Another really essential thing is this little 3 dots at the very top. A really essential, there's a bunch of things in here. A measuring tool. I encourage you to play with these different things. You can change the base map if you're online. But what I really encourage you to look at is this legend. This is going to show you all the layers that are currently visible. So it shows you what sampling units and who is sampling them, which agency. One really key thing is the site status of sites that have been established that you'll be navigating to do new deployments. So there's our key. So lots of resurveys, a few do not surveys, so things like that for context. And then of course the new points that are being collected with the 2024 survey form. So get to know those menus, get to know, showing the legend, toggling layers on and off. The last thing I'm going to show is just in the lower right corner. So if you're signed in, you will see in the lower right corner the little plus sign, and that means basically you hit the plus to actually collect a new point. And so you'll see then a few potential new point types, new observation types. So one is a new kind of NA bat detector deployment. The other is an audible bat survey. So I think we're going to go down those a little bit in another video to keep these short. The last thing I will show you, so that's new point, is just, so there's a point I recently collected. You can see its name is there. When I tap on that, it's going to open up these observations and show me its kind of attribute table, right? So this is the information that has been collected about it. So it's good to know that you can actually come in here when you're looking at an existing feature, and if it's your feature you've collected, you'll see edit, and now I can go in and edit. Maybe I need to edit the site directions. Maybe you need to add, maybe the detector ended a little too early, so I'm going to add a note and change the recording end time. but this is where, or maybe I need to delete the point altogether, be careful. But this is where I would do that. You can actually open up its attribute table and edit existing points. Like I said, we're going to go over other things in other videos. Oh, let's just back out a little bit and go back to kind of that main form where you're looking, or part of the field maps interface where you're actually looking at the different maps you have. In these, there's also some really useful features that you can see right here, based right in the map itself. One really key thing is reloading the map, actually adding offline areas as well when you're going to be using the data collection application and wanting to view the map when you don't have cellular reception. And I think I'm going to go into that in a different video just to keep all this short. But reloading the map is really key because us at the Northwest Bat Hub, as we need to update data, add new features, other things, hitting reload that map will give you all those new features that I push out to all of you. So yeah, that's just some basics. We may update this video, but yeah, thanks a lot.